Hello again, my name's Zolna. Just read an article, watched an embedded video posted by The Independent. This was put up on the 6th of April 2018. London stabbings. 6 teenagers attacked in 90 minutes during night of violence on capital streets. 6 teenagers have been stabbed within 90 minutes in another night of violence. A 13-year-old boy was among the victims of 4 separate knife attacks, which took place as protesters gathered elsewhere in the capital to demand action to prevent young people dying. Earlier, Tottenham MP David Lammy said violence in London was the worst I've ever seen it, and warned there was absolutely no sign of an end to the bloodshed following a spate of murders as drugs drive turf wars between gangs. Does that sort of sound familiar as to what's going on in Chicago and pretty much all major cities in America, like in Baltimore, Philadelphia, St. Louis? It's all over turf wars. Crowds gathered at Hackney Central Station in East London on Thursday, close to where 18-year-old Israel Ongusura was stabbed to death the previous night. But as demonstrators and community leaders called for peace, violence was breaking out again on the capital streets. A 13-year-old boy was taken to hospital with serious injuries after being stabbed near Little Illinois Park, Ilford Park, Newham. 3 other boys were arrested on suspicion of causing grievous bodily harm with intent. Minutes later, a man in the late teens was taken to the hospital following a stabbing in Ealing Broadway, West London. The Metropolitan Police said it was awaiting an update on his condition. An hour earlier, 3 boys were taken to hospital following a knife attack in Mile End, East London. 2 were in serious condition, Tower Hamlets police said. The 3rd was treated for minor injuries before being arrested on suspicion of conspiracy to commit grievous bodily harm. The night of violence had begun at 5:30 p.m. when a 15-year-old boy was seriously injured in a stabbing in East India Docks. His condition was stable and his injuries were not thought to be life-threatening. No arrests have been in connection to the attacks in Ealing Broadway or East India Docks. The violence on Thursday evening came after a man in his 20s was injured in a stabbing in Walthamstow, northeast London, at around 12:50 p.m. A flurry of knife attacks followed the killing of 3 teenagers in the capital in the first 4 days of this month. Tanisha Melbourne, 17, was shot dead in a driveway by attack in Tottenham, North London. See, they still have guns, but majority of them have knives. In April, minutes later, 16-year-old Ayman Shakuk died in a gun attack 3 miles away in Walthamstow. No arrests have been made in connection to either murder. 2 17-year-old boys have been held on suspicion of killing 18-year-old Magosla. Folks, there's more for you to read, and then there's photographs, and there's an embedded video. This thing isn't going to get any better. And when you come to think of it, how insane is it that our government allows marijuana to be sold? There's now a movement to try to declassify it, take it off as a Schedule I drug. Folks, this is absolutely insane. It's only going to get a whole lot worse. Watch the video, read the article. Like I said, London beat New York in murders this first quarter. Looks like they might even catch up to Chicago. That's a real push. But hey, anything's possible, isn't it? Thanks for listening. The link will be attached.